Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Sunday. What's up, bros? It's a pirate. PC issues again? No. I have no PC issues. I trade BTC Vegas ticket for hardware. Automatic beats, don't do that. Richard Brown, let's go. What's up, man? Automatic beats, I picked up my kid, then sat him back down. Evening. It's a pirate, good evening. Rune Puts, good evening. Right, you guys are in Europe. Europe time. Jay Styles, well that was a long breath. Happy Sunday. That definitely was a long breath. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Smash the like, bros. Patrick Murphy, Sunday. Good night, almost. Fuyu 24. Oh, you must be in China, Asia. Cook 4015. Evening. Wacky B, good day. Greetings from Germany. What's up, man? What's up? Patrick Murray, thought you gave up on coffee. Sorry, it's not coffee. It's green tea. It's green tea. It's not coffee. Green tea. Okay. Well. I want to, I guess, talk about what my plans are for anyone that doesn't know. Like, I just, you know, what am I mining basically? What am I holding? Am I selling? Schneids, good sir, what up? May the 4th be with you. Is it May 4th? Oh yeah, it's May 4th. Would you look at that? Nice. May the 4th be with you. That is, I love it. Star Wars. Also, greetings from Germany. Andreas, what's up, man? Welcome, bros. Welcome, everyone. Got 82 people here, 29 likes. Smash the like, bros. Smash the like, bros. Let's go. Okay, so Patrick Murphy, submit my address yet? Asking for a friend. Patrick Murphy. I have not gotten a response yet from Mr. Guntus, so waiting for that email response. Smokey Dan, tomorrow is Return of the 5th. Return of the Sith. I love it. May the 4th be with you. Return of the 5th. I love Return of the Sith. I love it. That's great. Retro Mike Tech, $74 to ask RedPandaMining anything. Well worth it. 74. What? Retro Mike? No, definitely not. Have a nice May 4th, everyone. Sloshquatch out to do go. Yardberg, be kind. RPM smash like group. Sloshquatch, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Rizzo, thank you for the 5. Good morning, D-Gens. Good morning. J-Rod. RedPandaMining, were you still trying for another BCH block? Yes, I am.
Rizzo
on Retro Mike's pool.
529 donated $5 through Super Chat. Good morning, Degens.
Degens. The lady robot voice. Degens. Good morning, Degens. Rizzo, thank you, man. Good morning. Okay, so what is basically happening right now? Bitcoin is, you know, it's crazy that Bitcoin's $95,000, and crypto mining is like, it's like if you don't have the latest and greatest hardware, it's in the gutter. So everyone that has older hardware, it's just not good. It's ASIC wise, even GPU wise, notoriously it's quite down. And the whole reason for that, you know, as to why, I mean, depending what your electrical cost is, of course, but majority of GPUs at like residential electric is not great. So A lot of people aren't mining right now, and that makes sense because altcoins have basically lost all their value. And Hawk, welcome to the stream. Bucky B, welcome to the stream. Smoky Dan, Hawk, Max Voltage, welcome, gentlemen. So you can see, I was doing the whole 8x6600 XT mining rig test, and if I had just bought Bitcoin at this time, okay, you can see that altcoins have lost their value dramatically since I did this test, October 8th of 2023. So about a year and 6 months later. Is that a year and 6 months? 18 months later. Buying Bitcoin back then would have been a better buy as of now. So granted, Alephium, we bought theoretically bought $1,400 in Alephium, and this is still positive, about 1,700 bucks. So the whole bag is worth 31. So from 1,400 bucks to $3,200, the Alephium buy was still great. But if you bought $1,400 of Bitcoin back in October 8th of 2023, that bag would be worth almost $4,800 now. From 1,400 bucks to 4,800 bucks. But here we go. Herein lies the how do you say it? Like elephant in the room. All the GPU mineable altcoins have basically lost value since then. So we got Ergo, Flux, Ravencoin, Zilliqa. So you can see the P&L here. It's because we all bought $1,400 in theory of these coins back in October 8th of 2020. October 8th of 2023. So the value of a lot of these altcoins have obviously lost. Okay, so the biggest loss is Dynex. All right, so this actually shows if I bought $1,400 in Dynex, which we did at October 8th, this bag has essentially lost 97.5%. We have, as of now, as of a year and 6 months later, we have lost 97.5% value. Let that sink in. We got Neoxa down 87.3%. We got my Nexa bag down 69%. Nice, 69. We got my Neurai bag down 60%. We got Meowcoin down 34%. All right, that's not too bad. Chlor AI down 30%. We got Zilliqa down 28. We got Ravencoin down 27. Flux 20%. Ergo 18%. Alephium is obviously up because we bought it pre-pump. Okay. October 8th was we literally bought it pre-pump. October 8th, we literally bought the bottom of Alephium. Literally bought the bottom. 13 cents. We bought Alephium at 13 cents. This theory in theory buy. October 8th, 2023. We did that $1,400 buy. Then boom. Oh my god. Okay, dude. I think I remember the stream that we did. That bag would turned out to be like 15 or 25 grand or something. Man, that would have been a generational. Anyone who bought Alephium during this time would have been. This would have been a generational buy. Holy crap. Oh my god, that would have been. That would have been. Wait, let's see. So we bought, at that time, we bought 9,503 Alephium. So 9,503 Alephium. Previous all-time high was what? Previous all-time high was $3.86. So $3.86 times 95. $3.86 times 95.03. Oh wait, oh my god, that bag. Oh my god, at the peak. Didn't last that long, but at the peak it was worth 36 grand. Holy crap. A $1,400 Alephium buy back in October of 2023 would have been around 36 grand. Oh my god, that would have been a generational buy right there. And it went up in February as well. So from October to February 2024, in a span of like 4 or 5 months, damn. Patrick Murphy, I told you, that stream, we checked it if it was 33K. Yep, I remember. Dude, I remember. Dude, if you just put 5 grand, if you put 5 grand back, if we actually did that theoretical buy, dude, that would have been a generational buy. Anyways, I'm losing the point here. The whole point was the mining aspect. All right, it's not as great as, I guess, buying and trading, I guess. The mining aspect has been, if you just look at all the altcoins, I mean, over the past year, it's basically been going down for a lot of them. Maybe the past half year, altcoins did peak, I think almost 2 trillion. I don't know, back in December. That was mainly because of meme coins, Solana, whatever, all that kind of stuff, pump fund. That was really the biggest reason why a lot of those coins pumped. So now it's down to, we're back down to like what, 1 trillion, 1.2 trillion altcoin market cap. So it's obviously very low, right? We're very low. And so mining, like GPU mining is not great. CPU mining is okay. I mean, depending, not many people have cheap electric. So, I mean, just depends, but I just bought all of Rabbit's 3900Xs. I don't even know. See, if I had them right now, I could profit about 19-20 cents a day on Zephyr. I bought 25 of his 3900Xs. I need to go pick them up still. But I wasn't really going to use them for CPU mining. Anyways. So, with that said, with giving the context of how mining has been over the past couple years, it's been, after the Ethereum merge, I guess the name of the game has just been spec mining and hoping that it goes up. That's it. Mining and hodl a lot of the GPU mining spec coins, and I'm still doing that. Okay, on majority of my. Okay, why am I not logged in? Log in. Oh my god. Oh, I need my HiveOS. Anyway, where's my HiveOS? 6. There we go. Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay, so oh my god, this rig came on. Oh, the Narai rig came on, but it's not mining. Let's see if I can upgrade it. Oh, I thought this motherboard died. Okay, it magically came on again. Okay, interesting. Anyways, I'm still doing the whole mine and hodl test with all these coins. I haven't checked how much we've mined, but you can tell just by these are all the coins that we've been mining. I mean, you can tell how bad they've been doing. So I don't think I really need to make an update yet. But yeah, it's generally bad. The best rig that's working right now is the one that's mining into Bitcoin. Okay, the one that's been mining from nice hash, and then I moved it to unminable. I'm doing Raven coin to Bitcoin on unminable on that rig on number 8. The Bitcoin rig is doing the best. It's almost hit break even, basically. It's almost hit break even on that rig. Hawk, well, have a good day, guys. It's been my son's birthday. Later. Hawk, happy birthday to your son, man. Have a good one, man. Have a good one, man. I had a smoke show on my spec rig the other day. Found scorch marks. We'll post in Discord. Smoky Dan, nice. As a pirate, can you click on number 8? Need the overclocks. Thanks. As a pirate, number 8. Yeah, 6600 XT. 6600 XT? I don't think I'm doing anything special. 1425, 675, 1050. Done. Thanks. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's still going. So what am I doing? What am I personally doing now? Besides these GPUs, this doesn't count to my main farm. Okay, these 6600 XTs, I'm literally doing this as a test, comparing it to buying the coin. Okay, so that's still ongoing, and that's not considered throughout my whole farm. Okay, I'm not considering this in my whole, like, what am I doing now with my whole farm? Well, okay, so in terms of my, okay, let's talk about my ASICs. Okay, Pokiko, removing all my GPUs. Pokiko, don't do that. I'm gonna talk about my GPU plan here in a sec. Okay, let me talk about my ASICs first. Okay, ASIC wise. So I have everything. Predominantly everything is going into Bitcoin right now. I have everything mining. Either it's on Mining Dutch or via BTC. It's basically mining everything. I'm mining everything into Bitcoin. Now you're wondering, Red Panda, why are you doing that? Why aren't you hodling the native coin that whatever ASIC you have? Why aren't you hodling it? Why aren't you hodling Caspa? Why aren't you hodling Dogecoin? You know, why aren't you hodling Litecoin? Why aren't you hodling Ethereum Classic? Whatever coins that I'm mining, everything. Okay, I have the E11s, I got E9s, I got everything. I got all the different types of ASICs that basically predominantly mining into Bitcoin. So why am I mining into Bitcoin? Well, I need more Bitcoin. First off, I looked at my portfolio and I am huge. I am basically all in altcoins, and I have been predominantly in altcoins the past couple of years. And going back to seeing the value of majority of those altcoins go down, you know, between 20 to 97%. You know, it's not great. It's not great. And another reason why, as to why I'm mining everything in the Bitcoin right now, is because if altcoins do come back, okay, it's a matter of when, not if, but when altcoin season and whenever all that stuff comes back, I'm gonna be staying with all my ASICs mining into Bitcoin, because the value of all those altcoins are probably gonna go up from here. And I'm basically DCAing into Bitcoin on everything, on all my ASICs, right? So with all my ASICs, I don't have to switch anything. Everything's just mining into Bitcoin. And then when altcoin season does come back, I'm already mining into Bitcoin and getting more Bitcoin essentially. So if the alts, you know, gain dominance, okay, this is where the whole altcoin dominance thing is. You know, I'm gonna be getting more Bitcoin essentially. And I get it. People are gonna say, Red Panda, why don't you just mine and hodl the Doge that you're getting, or the Caspa, or whatever other altcoin that you're, you know, mining on, whichever ASIC that you have. As much as I want to do that, I I've basically not cared anymore. I've given up on doing that whole, I've like given up on, you know, gambling and waiting and hoping for, you know, the coins to go up. And I don't have time to keep up and watch the markets. I'm not on my phone. I'm not watching the markets. I'm not watching my portfolio every hour, you know. I'm not watching my portfolio every hour, and I'm done. I'm done. I have enough that I've mined over the past couple of years. I've mined and hodled altcoins. I've already done over the past couple of years. I'm not going to continue to do that. I am now basically a Bitcoin maxi. Where's Retro Mike? I'm now a Bitcoin maxi. Okay? I am now mining everything in the Bitcoin. I don't give a crap anymore if that coin goes up or not. I'm basically DCAing into Bitcoin with all of the profitable ASIC miners that I have now. It's that is the goal. That is the plan. And I am now a Bitcoin maxi. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking on that part. But my ASICs, okay, just my ASICs. I haven't talked about my GPUs yet. My ASICs are basically all of them are going into Bitcoin. That's it. That's it. And if the market flips, if altcoins flip, I'm basically, I'll be still going into Bitcoin, because then I'll be getting more Bitcoin if those alts start to come back. Smokey Dan, that has been what I have done when ETH became POS. Only mine to get 3 coins now: XMR, LTC, and BTC. RedPandaMining. Smokey Dan, I mean, look, I mean, this should, I mean, currently, okay, where we are this is where I've done this test the past 18 months. If you have been going into Bitcoin over the past 18 months, and just generally looking how altcoins have done over the past 2 years, Bitcoin has outperformed all the altcoins, basically, currently. Okay, of course, if your time horizon is, you know, your goals are longer than a couple years, this could change, right? Ravencoin could pump from here. What if that happens, right? Chlor, Nurai, I'm all for it, right? I'm all for Nexa, Neoxa, Dynex, Nurai, Ravencoin, Chlor, Flux. I'm all for these coins to come back up again. And there could be a chance, right? There could be a chance that it could flip. This portfolio, maybe in a couple months, maybe in a year, this could look way different, right? And that's the whole thought process of mine and hodl. For people doing the whole mine and hodl crypto mining strategy of different altcoins, I have predominantly already done that the past 4 years. So I've been holding a lot of these bags to zero. All right, I got my little Dynex bag down 97%. All right, so that's not great. Okay, so I'm just gaining more Bitcoin, and that is the plan now with my ASIC miners. Basically. So yeah. Okay. All right. So that's my ASIC plan. All right. That's basically what I'm doing now. I knew that Doge, I already called this. I called this like half a year ago when Doge went up. I called this. I was like, okay, because Doge mining is so, when Doge went to 46 cents, I turned all of my Dogecoin ASICs going into Bitcoin. I converted my Doge. I sold all my Doge because I'm like, this is the peak. This is the peak for Doge. That's it. Like, you look in previous history, when Doge goes up like 180, how much did Doge go up? Like 60, 70% or something like that. That's normally the peak. And so I don't know if Doge is going to go back up again this year, and I didn't want to take that risk, and obviously that worked out. So my Doge ASICs, LTC ASICs, have been going into Bitcoin as the profitability was really good, because there's no point hodling the Doge when it's, you know, when it peaks like this. And it's just like, you know, yeah, it so far, all right, in this time frame, all right, in this time frame, that has worked out. Granted, if Doge, again, well, if Doge, what if Doge pumps to a buck? I don't know. Then obviously, that would have been a better thing to hold. Obviously, in that time frame. Tommy T, you have nodes too. No, not really. Fully electric. RedPandaMining hodling is perfect, but don't hold too long. Riding your bag up and down is crazy. You gotta sell at some point. I mean, yeah, fully electric. That's why. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Cody Johnson, member for 20 months. Listing half my farm on eBay today. Roughly 35 cards. I just know once they sell, something will pop off. Okay, I haven't gotten into my GPU talk yet. Let me get into that. I haven't got into that yet. Okay, I'm getting into that. But anyways, have you seen my email about the BitX Gamma Flower Song? Flower Song. Did you? I don't know. Did you not get an email? Did you not get the shipping email? You gotta follow the shipping from FlubSource. Full electric. Let's see. DMJ. Man, I'm holding cards right now. I've been thinking about getting more CMP 100 210s and dropping my AMD cards. Yeah. Poor mining RP. Thank you for the 2. Oh yeah, you're the guru. Who is this? Nick? I know that's you. Or Slosh Squatch or Smokey Dan. I know who that is. I know who you are. Wait, that is Scott Sheffield. Mr. Sheffield, I know that's you. I know that's you. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I missed out. Peak Exelon, but I got in at 7. Let's see. Okay, Jack Dorsey's blocked. Yeah. All right. Okay. They said that they don't ship to Sweden. You'll send yours. It should be fine. If not, send mine. You have one. BitX Gamma Talk link. What? Dennis Romar. What? If they don't ship to Sweden, it should be. Yeah, Flower Song should have gotten the Gamma already from FlubSource. The email, the shipping email. Yeah, I don't need to ship mine. The FlubSource already shipped to Sweden, so you gotta follow the tracking. Flower Song, you gotta follow the tracking on that. It's probably gonna take weeks, man. It's gonna take weeks or months. And if it gets lost, well, that's not on me. That's on the shipping. Okay, so what were we talking about? Doge, 17 cents. Okay, so all right, that's it. That's my ASIC plan. I've been doing that actually over the past couple months already. I think I've already announced that. So I'm still holding on. That's it. I haven't changed my ASIC mining plan. That has been what I've been doing for a long time already. Okay, so now GPUs. Okay, here we go. GPUs. This is where this is a hard one. Now, this is one this is where I either go all in or go all out. This is where I go all in or all out. Okay. Hold on one sec. I just need to check one email. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So GPUs. Okay. GPUs. All right. J Styles. Wait, hold on. How are you seeing the conversion rates on unminable? Last I remember, they were like 2 to 4x. If you used auto switch instead of manually on a pool yourself. How are you seeing the conversion rates? J Styles, I could care less. I don't follow the conversion rate at all. at this point, the Ravencoin rig on my unminable to Ravencoin to BTC, it has been beating my Chlor, Nexa, Neoxa, Ergo, Flux rigs in terms of profitability, essentially. So, and Bitcoin's been going up. So in a sense, the conversion rate for me, it just doesn't matter. I don't have time to care about the conversion rate at this time. I just too many things happening. But anyways, I'm doing the whole test, right? Mining into Bitcoin on one rig, and then mining a bunch of different altcoins, and then we'll see. You know, as time goes on, we'll take note of when those coins pump or not, and at that time frame, we'll see which one does better, right? But so far, the Bitcoin rig is doing the best because Bitcoin has been outperforming a lot of the altcoins. Okay, GPUs. Holy crap, we got 180 people here. 63 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we please get to 100 likes? Let me know. And Flower Song, could you email me your shipping address again? I couldn't find that email, but I wanted to make sure that PlebSource sent that to you. Let me know. Let me know. And I forgot to mention, oh man, we're supposed to give away a BitX Gamma. Oh no, I'm doing it I'm doing that in the video next week. That'll be a video. We're supposed to give away BitX Gammas every week, but only in North America. We are not able to do BitX Gammas anymore outside of North America. I'm sorry, because shipping is too ridiculous, and most of the time they don't make it. So we gotta keep it in North America. Okay, let's see here. Okay, GPUs. All right, here we go. This is where, you know, right now, GPU mining, depending on what you're mining, it's kind of been going back up, kind of, not everything, but depending on your electric, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Anybody that has 15 cents, I mean, GPU mining is not great. At my 7 cents, around 8 cents at that location. I could still profit on my 3070s, but not that much. We're talking pennies, obviously. Talking pennies. What was I gonna say? So, what am I doing? What am I doing with my GPUs? Okay. Where's that list I have? Google Drive. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm doing. Flower Song, yes I will, but I'm in Sweden though. Yeah, Flower Song. Yeah, give me your address. Let me ask PlebSource if they shipped it or not. I remember they said they did. So if they did ship it to you and it hasn't arrived yet, then I mean, it could be lost. But just re-email me. I need your full shipping address, full name, and phone number, all that stuff. Email me that info, and then I'll ask. Man, I'm telling you. Fully Electric, how do I check on the giveaway that I won? Fully Electric, what did you win? Because that company should have shipped it to you. Yeah, that company should have shipped it to you. Okay. All right. So here we go. What am I doing with all my GPUs? Okay. Well, some of them, okay. Some of them I'm keeping. I'm going to be keeping basically all my 3070s. But I am going to be selling majority of my AMD cards. So if my 5700 XTs, I'm getting rid of these. I'm going to be selling off my 20 series cards. My 50 HXs I'm going to keep. But all my AMD card, my 580s, of course, these are gonna go. The 470s, I mean that's already a given. These are gonna go. Basically, Radeon 7s I'm keeping. Unfortunately, I gotta keep these because if I move them out of the server case, they're gonna die. But now 30 series cards. Okay, 6700 XTs. I'm gonna be selling. I'm gonna be getting rid of these. 6700 XTs. So now 30 series cards. I'm keeping my 3070s. Okay, I'm keeping my 3070s. 3060 Ti's. I'm gonna sell. 3070 Ti's. I'm selling. 3080s. I may or may not sell yet. I'm not sure. The 3080 Ti's I'm keeping. My 3090s I'm keeping. The 3090 Ti I have in one of my gaming rigs I'm keeping. 4090s I'm keeping. The 5090 obviously keeping. So yeah, I'm basically keeping all my 6600 XTs. I forgot to mention that, but that's because of the long-term test. So I'm not getting rid of those. I'm obviously keeping these. But everything else is CMP 10210s are staying, obviously. 50HXs are staying, but everything else is predominantly going. Yes, everything else is going to go. Now, how am I going to get rid of these? Is the question. So I have potentially, I haven't talked with BitPro yet. Potentially may trade into 170 HXs. Okay, well, I may. I'm still thinking about it. I actually I have bought some. Okay, I have actually bought some, and those are going to be coming fairly shortly. So I actually bought more GPUs. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I'm not 200 of them. I know it looks like it says I bought 200 170 HXs. I was just entertaining the idea of buying 200 of these. Yeah, the 170 HXs, you know, this is gonna go in line with, I think, if the market turns around, if altcoins turn around, and I don't know when. If altcoins turn around, these GPUs, the 170 HXs, which have been just extremely strong and very efficient on the memory hardened, memory based algorithms, has been very good, right? These GPUs have been very good on those coins. Granted, depending on what your electrical cost is. Okay, of course. Dave Hall, when is your next garage sale stream? Well, I actually posted some. I posted some of my ASIC. I'm selling off all my small ASICs because it's getting too hot. It's getting too hot where I am, and I need to open up some power for bigger boy ASICs that I have coming in. So I'm really not. I'm not interested anymore in my LAO miners or the DG Home 1. I have some more I'm going to be posting on here fairly shortly. And then, yeah, anyways, yeah, that's the small ASIC talk. Anyways, so I'm basically going to be churning out all my old GPUs, selling them for either 170 HXs or maybe 5070s. Now 5070s, I know the dollar per hash is really not great. The RTX 5070s, they may be something I'm looking into, but the price of these coins are, the price of these GPUs are still like, in Canadian, they're like $1,000 Canadian. So it's like, I can buy like 2 or at least 3 170 HXs for the same price of 15070. So, yeah, yeah, I just don't agree on the price. Frogman, RedPandaMining is selling them at bottom low prices. Well, not really. 5070 suck for gaming on modern games. Masses Ninja, yeah. I mean, for mining, it's okay. Mining is legit. But it's kind of near the efficiency of like okay, hold on. Well, not really. Quai, okay, 43 mega hash, 185 watts on Quai. So let's go Quai here. Let me see. Let's go Quai. Let's go the benchmarks. Here we go. Efficiency. So 5070 is 0.0232 mega hash per watt. A 3070 is 0.199 mega hash per watt. So it's marginally better than a 3070. That's why I'm keeping my 3070s. You know, it's really not that, and my 3070s are like, they're still great. Like, they're still generally great, you know, for mining. So I'm not, you know, yeah, maybe not getting the 5070s because they just cost a lot, you know. Oh, I like my 5070 RedPandaMining. I got it for $550 US. Rizzo 529. $550, man. I mean, that's decent. That's still kind of expensive. I want a RX 590 Nitro for nostalgia. Mr. Steal Your Blocks, what's up, man? No, sure, maybe. An RX 590, dude. I remember I remember my 590. Photo Electric, are you gonna sell your GPUs on your website? That might be a good plan, actually. That might be a legit plan. I might do that. I might do that. Now, I'm talking about selling my GPUs. Am I actually gonna do it? Do I have the mental capacity and the time to do it? Probably not. So in a month or two time, just watch. You guys are probably gonna see a video from me. It's like, oh, I turned on all my GPUs. I actually didn't sell anything. Just like imagine I just keep everything, and I just don't sell anything. J Styles, RPM, sell in bulk of 6-packs so it is easy on you. Yeah. I mean, then I'm gonna have to drop the prices, obviously. I'm gonna have to drop the prices on some of these if I'm gonna be selling them in bulk. He doesn't want to clean them all. You think I'm gonna clean them? You really think I'm gonna clean the GPUs? Buy one miner, get one for free. RPM BW.
$2 through Super Chat. Buy one miner, get one free RPM BW worth 7K.
Oh my god. That's so good. So good. Okay, RPM going to the GPU goon mining when GPUs come back for a week. Yeah. We want that panda dirt. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's currently what I'm thinking right now. So if I can attempt to do that, then another plan was to buy ASICs with the money instead. No, I'm probably not going to do that. So we'll see. Okay, so that's it. That's basically what has happened for me. GPU mining. I basically see that with 178Xs, I see that the prices on them have dropped quite a bit. So I think it could be a good time for me to buy in on some of those. But you know, everyone else is thinking the same thing, and you know, GPU mining comes back, everyone else turns on. GPU mining may not sustain. It won't sustain at those levels very long. So we'll see. Well, we shall see. What was the tiny BTC miner you gave away last week? I want one. Mr. Steer Blocks. They're all gone, but they're like those little ESP miners or whatever. Frogman, last time you post the price, they went up. Oh, really? Scott Sheffield, I feel like I have to stick with GPU mining. The chains we feel like will survive. Chasing the newest doesn't work. Scott Sheffield, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Backwards Miner, let me know if you need some 3D printed cooling for them. I got you. Backwards Miner, do I need to put those 3D printed things into Octominers? Because that's where that's where I will put them. Will the 170HXs be okay in Octominers? So, we'll see. We shall see. Bitcoin, 95,500 and going down. All right, 8 more minutes, guys. 8 more minutes to this live stream, and then we're gonna head on over to Mr. Rabbit Mining. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? We got 167 people here. 90 likes. Smash the like, bros. Smash the like, bros. Smokey Dan, remember, FYI, that seller I got the 178Xs you have dropped from the price. Might be another place for 3 more, but also need cables. Red Panda Mining. Smokey Dan. Okay. Okay. Fully electric. I still have 3 rigs mining flux. Fully electric. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, all this hardware, right? I like collecting all this hardware. Like, I mean, maybe it's actually not a great time to sell my GPUs, because what if the market comes back? What if altcoins come back? Right? And then Andy Crypto, thank you for the sub. What if GPUs can go back up in price? And with all this tariff talk and all this kind of stuff, what if GPU prices go up higher? What if that actually happens? What if inflation gets worse? What if the money printer go burr? Every cost of living goes up. What if GPUs go up in price? Remember that LV8 is mine. I want to do that chip off upgrade with the AXOS. Fully electric. Yeah. I may be sending my LV08 to the gentleman who made that mod. I totally forgot about that. So yeah. Max voltage. What if money fly out your butt? Probably about as likely. LOL. Max voltage. Max. I mean, think about it. Max, think about it. Think about it. All the previous times, all the macroeconomics that have happened in the past. I can remember 2 exact times when GPUs went up in price. This was in 2017 and then 2021, obviously, right? We all remember that. And now, here we are now, 4 to 5 years later. GPU prices are obviously are up, I guess, because of, people are talking about tariffs, but altcoin season's not here, right? GPU mining proof of work coins haven't gone up. They have gone predominantly down over the past 2 years. So are we primed to see that? Are we primed to see GPU mining proof of work coins going up? And if that happens, does that mean GPU prices will go up? Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen or no? I just sold a bunch of Radeon 7s yesterday. I'm going to be getting some CMP 178Xs. Luca Pissa, nice, man. John English Tech, your floor will feel empty if you move a lot. Yes, John English Tech, my floor will be free, finally. Honestly, I really need to I really need to sell a lot of my stuff. I have too much. I have literally too much stuff. I have too much stuff sitting. I'm not trying to brag, but I really need to get rid of it. I need to start. If I don't get rid of it, it's just gonna stay there. You guys know me. It's literally gonna stay there. Like if I don't do anything with that hardware I have sitting on the floor with, like, you know, little ASICs, which I'm trying to put out. You know, look, I sold all the like AL boxes, AL zeros that I had, KS2 Lite. I sold all these things because, you know, I just, they're just sitting. I didn't have the power, and I didn't need the heat upstairs, you know, from these little miners anymore. And yeah, so Max says GPU prices may go up due to tariffs, but I don't think it will happen as a result of GPU mining. It won't get profitable enough to make a difference. Max voltage, well, all right. I that's your opinion. That's your opinion. I feel like if altcoins do come back in the future, it could. I mean, just from the same experience that we had in the past 10 years, I feel like it's gonna happen again. And if it doesn't, then I was wrong. But if it does, I mean, then it goes on the same thought process, the same mentality that has happened over the past 8-10 years with GPU mining. So we'll see, right? We'll see if it happens. And Max, you know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and put it in my. Oh, oops. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and put it in my folder. All right, this is gonna go into the GPU mining bull run folder. All right, this is. I need to save this. All right, just like DJ Mines. DJ Mines has a bull run bull run folder. There you go, Max. You're a part of the folder now. If it happens, Smokey Dan, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If you don't put them cards to use or ship them out, they are going to rust. Smokey Dan, that was amazing. That was amazing. Rizzo, yes, I'm doing the same thing by purging things I don't need before the market falls. Sell high or going back to buy lower. Well, I mean, Rizzo, I mean, yeah, or it's like the calm before the storm. Things could just go crazy from here. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? J Styles, have you seen how much 5090 stock has been coming out this past week? Seems like they had so much inventory. We're trying to get us to buy all the crappy cards first. Oh yeah, maybe. I want more equipment. Likely around fall they might be up 10-15%, but we're talking about $30 or so in 6 months. Chuck Danger, Panda, I bought X99 boards for Vast. They were $198 6 months ago. They are now $198 plus $99 shipping now. Tariffs have affected pricing. Yeah, Chuck Danger, I got somebody who bought an Ice River AL's AE0 or whatever from Ice River, right? It's like $800 from Ice River. They said they paid like another 1,000 on customs. So Ice River didn't lower the value on that, and they valued it at $800, and they paid like 130% tariff on that, or 125%, 120% extra. They did. Who the hell is gonna pay that extra $1,200,000 on customs on an AE0? Oh my god, man! Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Backwards Miner, what do you think the next CMP card would be if Nvidia made one? Dude, I don't think they're gonna make. I feel like this would be the last time they would make anything for mining, unless GPU mining really came back. But I don't. And if they, dude, you know these CMP 170HX cards, they made them for like a private entity, right? You know, these 170HXs, they never sold to the regular consumer retail market. These 170HXs were for private miners, private entities. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that again. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that again. Okay, so in Mother Russia, GPU mines you. Okay, bros. All right, that's it. That's it for the stream. Not sure if I explained my plan really. I mean, it's really the same thing. Nothing has really changed. But if I see an opportunity, you know. Backwards miner, CMP 100 where private, but 178 there is like 100 times versus 100, 210s. Backwards miner, right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, the 100 210s, sorry, were private. Yes, sorry. The 100 210s, they're not that many out there. The 178Xs, I think they were all like in China. they were like all in China. So, Retro Mike, my strategy is to sell in May and go away. Jay Styles, great stream RPM. Good luck with the decision. Jay Styles, yeah. I mean, we'll see, man. I don't think I'm probably not gonna sell anything. I'm probably not gonna sell any GPU. I'm probably just gonna keep them all. You guys know me. I love my GPUs. My crypto mining addiction to GPUs is like, you know, keeping them, right? Always keeping them. Let's see. No, let's see. I'm on the Dell Latitude E64 Core 2 Duo. Max, I'm looking forward to it. Might load up on that instead of 5090s for compute. What is no? Which GPU are we talking about? What GPU are you guys asking? Which one? Frogman, did you do the hash rate testing for the byte? No. I really don't care about that thing anymore. That's why I'm not doing that stream. I'm not doing the gold shell byte video stream anymore. It's really nothing. Max voltage 580 supers, 5080 supers. Oh, 5080 supers, really interesting. Just sell the really old ones. Frogman, yeah, I know. Fully electric, send me the broken LV08. I like to try and fix it all over any shipping costs. Okay, fully electric. Okay. Bros, you guys have a good one. Thank you for the stream. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is gonna be about my 11 big boy ASICs I got back from hosting. That's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a fun video. Okay, you guys have a good one. Peace out. Have a good day. Enjoy the sun if it's sunny. Frogman, I got 3 Frogman, you bought 3 bytes? Are you kidding me? Frogman, cancel it, man. Cancel that order. Frogman, cancel that order. You cancel it, get your money back, and I'll send you stuff that is much better than that. For the same money. Much cheaper, and you'll get a lot more for it than those gold shell bytes. Alright? I'm telling you. Don't get your money back. Okay, goodbye. Appreciate all of you.
529 donated $2 through Super Chat. Why not?